What made you so how'd you get into this whole Pokemon fighting thing? The whole training, the whole zapping. I mean, you don't just wake up one day and say, "Look," or maybe you do. I don't know. Um, what made you decide? Look, there's plenty of Raichus out there. Fuck that. I'm gonna stay a Pika. What are your thoughts on that? You spend time with a lot of famous people in the realm. Um, the Brock, Misty. You've seen Giovanni, Meowth Jesse, James. What was that like? Right. Were you, for those of you just tuning in, we are sitting here with Ash's Pikachu. The original, I mean, I'm sure there are plenty, but the most famous Pikachu on the planet, Ash Ketchum's, right? Is that how you pronounce it? Ketchum, right? Ash Ketchum's, and look, I hate to call you that because I know you're your own man. I should just call you Pikachu, right? Just call you Pikachu. And that should be enough. Fuck the rest of them. You're the only one that matters. Ash is Pikachu. What made you... Were you ever a Pichu? Because I feel like... First there's 150 Pokemon. Then we fucking create some more. I think Pichu... When did Pichu come around? Was that Silver and Gold era? Or was that a little later? When we started... Okay, we've evolved. We figured out where they can go. Let's make the prequel. Let's make the Pichu. The prequel to the Pikachu. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I don't have guests. This is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Do you see what's happening? This is ridiculous. Okay? This is my assistant here, Pikachu. But he's obviously not going to talk. I can't interview him because he's a stuffed fucking animal. Okay? A stuffed pocket monster. Now, before I get yelled at for looking at the camera, because that's not what you do on a podcast, right? You ignore the camera, talking to the mic, act interested. I'm not. I'm just doing this because I said I would. Don't know if I'll have time tomorrow. I got to go running eventually. I have one episode up on Spotify of the audio show, which is a different show than the video show. Audio podcast up on Spotify. I'm not going back and changing the other episodes to MP3s. I don't care. Fuck you. Get the Apple Podcast app if you want that. From here on forth, you can find every new episode on Spotify. You know, that green fucking thing. You'll still be able to find it on Apple as well. But enough about that. Where do we see this show going? Well, I don't know. Aside from a heaping ball of fire into the trash can, I don't know. Will I just brush it aside eventually? Will we just forget it? Will we keep filming in different camera angles to keep your interest so that you know when you see this on your feed, you realize, oh, it's a different episode. Jim made a new one. Look, his shirt's different. Because I have to clue you idiots in. I can't just change the title because you don't fucking read. Nobody fucking reads anymore. We just look. We look at pictures and scroll. That's all we do. Scroll. Oh, double tap. Double tap. I don't even have time to pay attention and click in the corner. Double. Double. What is that? What is that? No one's going to read the title of the show. I know that. They're going to be scrolling through their subscriptions or their home, their trending. And they're going to say, hey, well, oh, that looks like it's new considering the camera's in a different position and he's wearing a different shirt. Maybe I should watch. Because if I do it in the same angle with the same colored shirt, you're going to fucking think it's the same episode, regardless of the fact that it says, oh, this was just posted 10 minutes ago and the title's different. You fucking idiots won't know. You're not going to know the difference between that and an old episode. You're not going to know the difference. Today is Wednesday. Friday at 2:30 we start the vacation. 9 days. A whole week off from work, but including the weekends. It's going to be nice. Going to Florida. Paid for my luggage. I haven't figured out the car situation. Do I get... Obviously, the cheapest way would be get somebody to drive you. This way I don't have to worry about shit. But I don't know, man. I'll have to throw in like $20 for... It like fucks someone's day up, doesn't it? Going to the airport. You're not going to drive someone to the airport unless you fucking love them, you know. I know I'm not. That's a fucking waste of a day. What are we doing? It's like, hey, do you want to hang out? No, I'm hopping on a plane. Goodbye. Fuck off. You know, it's not the move. The airport pickup's a little better. Oh, how you take a load off? You want to get a drink? You want to hit the bar? Just want to hang out. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. Whatever. The airport pickup. And that's usually later at night anyway. It's like, yeah, whatever. Drive back. Hang out. If you don't, that's fine. I'm going home. I'm going to sleep. It's been great. Driving to the airport, it's during the day, you know, because you're trying to either land there early in the morning to get another full day, or you're trying to leave. Mine's weird. I think I'm leaving like 2:30 or something in the middle of the day. I don't know. Or you're trying to leave with some light out, or so you can get there around bedtime. You're not doing it. You're not getting driven to the airport too deep into the PM. So it's like, you know, it's kind of weird. Not that matters, or as this is my anecdotal experience. This is the first flight I've been on, and Jesus Christ, close to 10 years. Monday I'll be 28. That's terrifying. I want to let you kids know out there. This is what the government calls an adult. Okay, this is what they call an adult. 28, you should have it together. You're supposed to have it together. Well, you're just figuring shit out. That's all you're doing is figuring shit out. Look, and yes, there's people my age with the house, with the kids, with the wife, with the job. And then there's Jim fucking Morris over here. You know, it's just, there's different ways of going about it. Then there's myself, right? I'm not terrified yet. I'm not terrified. 25, I was like, well, we're getting a little older. Let's speed up the process. Now let's fucking get somewhere with this life thing. Move back to this place. Got the job, whatever. Been working at the current job going on about 3 years. In the summer, it'll be 3 years even. And 28, we'll cruise on through. 29, 30, I'm going to start shitting my pants, to be honest. If nothing seems like it's going in any sort of positive direction, I will be freaking out. I will lose my shit. Which is fine. You know, to each their own. It's, look, this is what happens. This is what happens when you don't go to school. Kids, I want to advise you, if you have any academic integrity in the slightest, I'm not saying you got to be Einstein. In fact, most of you will never be Einstein. You won't even be Neil deGrasse Tyson for the most part. You won't even make it till Bill Nye status, okay? Most of you are fucking idiots. But even at that level, if you have any academic integrity whatsoever, get some credits. Get at least an associate's. Get a piece of paper that says, look, I'm better than those schmucks working minimum wage, so pay me likewise. Get something on paper. I have no academic integrity. I'm pretty good at school. I was pretty decent at school. Look at the glasses. Right? Take note of the glasses. You don't get these by failing. You don't. I'm sorry, you just don't. Kids that fail don't have glasses. They don't, because they don't care. They don't care about reading. Pretty good. Just didn't like it. It sucks. I mean, it really does suck. It's the worst thing ever. I mean, why? You know, going to public school is one thing. You don't have to. The government's holding a gun to your head saying it's illegal to not be in this building. It's illegal to leave unless you're dangerously sick or have a doctor's note or whatever. It is illegal to not be in that building. Isn't that what a prison is? A building that it's illegal to leave? That the government says you have to stay? Isn't that what prison's called? I thought that's what prison was. They make you do work you're not really interested in. You know, you just don't get an entry. You're gonna be in a timeout. You find yourself in some fucking trouble. We'll send you to the principal's office, bitch. I don't want to see no fighting. All right? But no kissing either, okay? Don't hate or love each other, is what I'm saying. No public displays of anything. You are a robot, your soul is ours. It's a fucking weird place, school. And then you get to the college level and you're paying for it. You're like, what? Now I'm paying money for the privilege of... I don't know. It doesn't make sense. To each their own, though. Kids, stay in school. That's the bottom line, is stay in school. Even though it is hell. I've got a really good show for you today. That's a fucking lie. I have nothing prepared. I'll be honest. I started the episode talking to this thing just because I was finding something to focus on that wasn't the camera that I could stare at. I mean, even this is a myth. The line of the table's like this, so really I should be facing you like this. See, elbows, this is where the table's at. But I'm doing the sideways. I put him on an angle so it looks like we have a different sort of table scheme. So I'm not putting that pressure on you, the audience, by facing you directly. I thought you would appreciate that, but who the fuck cares? I mean, who cares, right? Who the fuck cares? Who gives a shit? It's not like I've been giving you guys a free show every fucking week for the entire month of January, I think, is when I came back. Yeah, the new year. I think that's when I came back to doing audio shows, and the first video show was just a little bit ago. And this is episode 4, and I did one every week, right? Or was there a week where I did 2? I think there was a week I did 2. Okay. Well, whatever. A like would be nice. Look at videos, 30 views, 1 like. What the fuck's that mean? You didn't hit the dislike. Is that how we feel nowadays? There's just nothing. Okay. All right, that's fine. You will notice even on the popular videos that have millions of views, you'll see like 5 million views, 2 likes. You know, obviously it's not that ridiculous, but it's something to that point. 2 million views, 5,000 likes. What? We like everything on Facebook, Instagram. We can't like a video we spend time on, and want to narrow down our feed. We don't want to subscribe so we can see the next newest thing coming as soon as it airs. No, fuck it. Fuck being up to date when it comes to YouTube. We hate YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Why would I click the like? I don't want this computer knowing what I like. Well, even though I'll tell literally every other platform my very precise, specific interests. And Siri's listening to me when I talk. But that's besides the point. That's a weird one, right? I think I was bitching and complaining. I was at work. I said, this friend zone shit's got to go. It's got to go. Friend zone takes years. The end zone is usually pretty quick. I mean, they're either in or they're out. Okay. They know right away, and you just like you know right away. Yeah, not really. Oh, that's interesting. Hi, would you like to, partake in a 7-year-long friend zoning? How would you like that? Would you like to partake in? And I'm a great guy, and I'm a great guy. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really fine with platonic friend. Oh, look, I like just friend. I don't feel anything below my waist. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. I am fine with being friends with the opposite sex. We have a lot in common. And you guys are hilarious. You really are hilarious. You're funnier than men for the most part. All right, listen. I know it's a little sarcastic, right? A little. So I'm bitching about this at work or something. I forget why. I'm saying this is bullshit. Why can't we all just get along? What's the deal with the friends? Why does it happen? How do you get out of it? Is it possible? We've seen it in movies. Is it possible in real life? Whatever. I have this discussion at work with a buddy of mine. Speaking of platonic friend, this is why it's okay to have female friends, or at least work buddies, right? Of the female persuasion. Because then you'd be like, hey, I have a girl situation, right? Or say there's another girl you're interested in, or what, and then the friend zoned friend, the platonic female, whatever. She's got a boyfriend, or she's just not, whatever. India. You'd be like, all right, well, you're a girl I'm interested in. What do girls I'm interested in think? Or whatever. Listen, you're half decent. You got a gash in your jeans. What's your opinion on this female? Does anyone say gash anymore? I think it's a pretty crude term. It's a very crude term, yeah. The axe wound. It's disgusting, Jim. Why are you going there? I'm having this discussion, and before you know it, I'm going to, I was going to work out or something, so I was listening to Kevin Gates or some shit, and it goes, see? There you go. Listening to whatever kind of music, getting pumped, drinking my coffee. We're getting ready to go. Now, no doctor's probably going to recommend drinking coffee before a workout, but fuck them. It's my workout, not yours. And you're fat. Look at your stomach. I know you know everything about health and nutrition, and you're the fucking guru because you went to school for a fucking century. Fuck you. I'm in shape. You're not. Suck a dick. All right? I go from that conversation at work to YouTube video, just whatever, rap music video. Couldn't be farther from the subject of what the commercial is that comes up on the YouTube. Commercial comes up, it goes, hey guys, you find yourself stuck in the friend zone. Boy, do I have the top 5 tips on my channel to show you how to fucking get out of that. But first, I want to tell you about me, my secret. I used to be just like you. I used to be a fucking loser. Just like you. Just like you. Just like you. I used to be a fucking loser. But you know what? I've tried these techniques, and every single time I've been able to get a girl out of the friend zone and into the end zone. Immediately I'm like, all right, I don't look this stuff up. I swear I don't look this stuff up. Not that anyone's going to believe me. And be like, Jim, you were searching it on YouTube. That's why I came. I'm not. Listen, bitches. I don't need your advice. By bitches, I don't mean females. I mean the guys that are making these fucking videos. I don't need your advice. I don't really care. I don't have the humility to be looking this up on YouTube. I'm not looking it up. I'm sorry. I've never seen a video that said, try this tip with women. It works every time. You'll find true love. Well, how do you know it works every time unless you've done it a million times? And if you found true love, you should only have to do it, what 1 out of 5? I don't know. What are you doing dating a million women if you're able to find the real thing? How are you a guru at this? It's anyone who's married's a guru. Fuck off. You're not an expert, douchebag. And that was it. That was the ad that came up. I was like, this fucking phone's listening to me. It's got to be listening to me. It's listening to me when I talk. And I've heard people that have had similar experiences. It's very strange, right? I mean, they're probably watching us too through the cameras, right? There's some people that tape the little selfie cam on the laptop. They put the tape there. I don't know if it's that far. I don't think it's that extreme. But hell, who knows? Who knows what's possible? That's my quick take on it. That's my take on it for the day. What are we sitting at? 20 something? 20. Here it comes. 22 minutes. 22 minutes of recording. Hi, I'm Jim. We have a lot of fun on the show, but I'm willing to bet by now, at this point in the video, you've stopped watching. You've gone on to something else. You've gone on to seeing a cat do something he's done a million times. But I appreciate you sticking around. For those of you who have stuck around to this point, not a big fan of you guys either. Okay, a like would be nice. Subscribers, something like that. Maybe a share. Whatever. It's cool. No, I'll go fuck myself. That's fine. It's cool. Whatever. It's not like I don't have analytics that tell me how long people watch into the video. As if I can't see where people are stopping and going, that's enough. No, that's enough, Jim, for the day. Let's move on. We're going to move on. You think I'm dumb? You think I don't know what's going on here? You think I don't Okay. All right, whatever. Let's go on with the rest of the video. Yeah, just go back to it. Go back. I haven't thought, I might throw this into Movie Maker. Add a little text in the beginning. Set the mood. I don't know what the future holds. Maybe I already did it. If you're watching this video, whatever I've done to it has already been done. How did you like it? Let's assume I did it. How'd you like it? Was that cool? That was kind of neat, right? I know how to edit shit. Occasionally, I can edit shit. I used to do a lot more producer-like shit to my videos. It's not going to be much. It's going to just be a little bit of text, but set the mood. Yeah, I think it'll be cool. Not much else. Maybe a band practice tomorrow. That might be interesting. I don't know where to do. I'm gonna see. Well, actually, I'm not. It's not officially, but she said, "Do you want anything for your birthday?" My mom, "Do you want anything as a gift aside from the dinner or whatever?" Going out to dinner with the family. P.F. Chang's. It's going to be great. You don't like P.F. Chang's and you're probably a fucking communist. I'm sure there's some sort of irony in there, but I don't really feel like picking the joke apart. I said, well, Tim Dillon's coming to town in March. It would be nice to get a ticket or two to see that. Bring a friend or not. Fuck you. I'll go by myself. I don't really care. It's going to be a good show. Does he do like an hour? Does he have an hour that he's been putting around there? He hyping up? He's getting around doing a special anytime soon? He was a huge inspiration for me. It's just one of my biggest inspirations for getting into podcasting. Because, I heard a lot of podcasts, but then when I heard his, I said, it can be funny. You can do it, Jim. He's pretty good. I don't listen to Bill Burrs as much. I think I probably listen to the Tim Dillon show more than most podcasts. But it changes from month to month, from year to year, whatever I'm heavily religiously listening to. I'm not even religiously listening to that one lately. I try to catch the episode sometime during the week before the next one comes out. But good comedian, of course. Not much else. I mean, there's really. You got anything? Yeah, I think we covered it all. Let's see how this looks. What's with this glare? What is going on here? It's like a light right above me. It looks like I'm wearing some kind of fucking makeup or some shit. I mean, we'll see how it looks. See how it looks. Maybe it'll blend in and you'll be able to tell what's going on. That's it. That's it, I guess. See ya.